Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Now Murray. Now the starting group for the visitors. Antetokounmpo out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Harden in at the 2. Now here's Murray. Embiid sets the pick for Murray. 5 on the clock from outside the arc. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Murray. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Well, there's no question this team can shoot the ball, and that's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other, and then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Paul outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Leonard, poked loose and taken away by Paul. Middleton for 3, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
And here's Booker. Left side, Leonard. Lets it go from 11. Warriors with the rebound.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful, because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
Now here's Antetokounmpo following the miss by Anthony Davis. And Davis sends it back. Booker against Harden. Step back shot. No good from Booker.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, guarded by Embiid. Oh, he misses the dunk. To the inside, and it's Davis with the jam.
Doesn't take a lot for AD to get to the rim. With his length, he can throw it down easily.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And the Warriors with some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Bain comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Chris Paul. Now here's Porzingis. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
And it's Leonard, top of the key. Second chance effort, and the layup is up and in.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Harden the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket is good.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Passes it to Wall. Porzingis against Randall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Porzingis. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randle has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Now here's Harden. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, Porzingis from deep three-point range, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. .29 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Wall. Pass to Randall. 17-foot shot on the way. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Harden. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
You can't let Harden get comfortable from outside the arc. I mean, he's capable of raining threes in bunches.
At the end of the first, Clark, in a close game so far. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Desmond Bane out there with Antetokounmpo. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Paul in at point guard.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. It really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done. And he does.
Now here's Leonard. Booker looking around. The pass to Embiid. Murray outside. Clock at 4. Over Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Now here is Davis. Following the shot by Chris Paul. Davis finds Murray. Out to the wing. Pass to Davis. Knocked away. And taken away by Paul. Here's Antetokounmpo, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
You know, knocking down mid-range jumpers is huge for Antetokounmpo. It doesn't allow the defense to form a wall and play off of it, and it opens up driving lanes as well.
And Booker puts up a deep three. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Warriors leading by 4. Passes to Paul. Leonard against Bane. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the drive. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket tonight. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The jump hook onto the Antetokounmpo, no good. Giannis has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. On the wing, Booker. Embiid against Porzingis. Embiid, the pass to Booker. To stop the drought. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Gobert, he's checked in for Porzingis. Chris Middleton comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's James Harden in for Paul.
2 minutes.
And that one drops. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
From role player to MVP, Giannis is improving his upper body strength. Has really been a factor in his overall development.
John Wall's checked in for Booker. .149 left in the first half. Conley dishes to Wall. Up top, Randall. 6 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
And you know, here's the thing. Few young players generate fouls the way Randall does.
Julius Randle. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Randall. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the half. Harden the pass to Middleton. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. The shot misses. Collins with some nice D. Conley kicks to Murray. Up top, Randall. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Now here's Randall. He has 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Powerful move that time by Randall. And he'll go to the free throw line.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. First free throw is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. Both free throws good from Randall.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Collins, a screen on Gobert. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. Randall's got 11 points. And so it's the visiting team. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for that.
Welcome to...
Hey, Ernie, it's not hard to see why they're down at this point.
And now, let's take a second here to look at what's ahead on the schedule.
And looking at this slew of road games.
That's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Then Booker out there with Murray. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's John Collins. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. And for the Warriors, Paul out there with Harden. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Murray, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Warriors. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And there's the pass to Embiid. Over Harden. Embiid, no good. Warriors leading by 10. Middleton up top, defended by Booker. Paul kicks to Gobert. Feeds it to Middleton. Over Booker. And he overshot that one, missing. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Murray, no good.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Harden against Leonard. Kicks to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Murray. Here's Embiid. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Embiid's got 5 points so far.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Timeout called the Warriors.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injury.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Davis is checked in for Collins. Hall. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Here's Embiid. No good there. Gobert with the defensive effort. Warriors leading by 8. Middleton the pass to Gobert. Porzingis looking it over. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Porzingis. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist on the night. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
2 minutes.
Pass to Leonard. This one for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Leonard's got his 2nd basket.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Gobert down low. Embiid's there. Booker outside. Stolen by Middleton. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Middleton right side. Passes it to Gobert. Over Murray. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. And the Warriors lead by 10. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Warriors leading by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Embiid. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Murray left side. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
You know, we often talk about the importance of confidence for these young players, guys. Murray's showing plenty of confidence there.
Murray against Paul. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Booker. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
With the score, your home team, 28
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Davis is out there with Randall. Then it's Wall. Then it's Conley. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. Floats it up for Giannis. Leonard with the steal. Now the pass to Conley. The feed to Davis. 8 feet away. No good on that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Harden outside. Rebound by John Wall.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Conley, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Giannis inside. He's covered by Leonard.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Conley feeling it out. Here's Davis. The Warriors pull it in. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Bane kicks to Harden. On the wing, Giannis. Clock at 6. Fader on the way. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Conley, the pass to Davis. Here's Wall. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Wall's got his first points of the game.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Now here's Giannis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Julius Randle picks one up.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
Booker, he's checked in for John Wall. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Antetokounmpo. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Davis with some nice D. Randle with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Passes it to Leonard. Randle, a screen on Bane. And that one's good, Leonard.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
Now here's Harden.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Porzingis. Chris Middleton comes in for Bane. And it's Paul in for Gilgeous-Alexander. A 3 from Leonard. The Warriors pull it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Murray against Paul. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Over Davis. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Murray finds Leonard. On the money from 12 feet away.
That championship mentality of Leonard. This is why they go to him in the clutch.
Giannis outside. Sinks the triple. Giannis has got 10 points here in the second half.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Now here's Paul. Here's Gobert. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Gobert against Randall. Outside Leonard. The high post shot. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, and just look at what Leonard is doing.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
That makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
"16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Leonard kicks to Murray. Three-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Big trip for Giannis. Normally at the stripe, he's better in the pressure moments.
Murray dishes to Embiid. Booker with a deep 3. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge report. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you.